You're on the school bus coming home, was it West Orchard Elementary? And a girl and her brother on the bus call you the N-word. You weren't even really sure what it meant.
Right.
You said it was said there was such venom and such hatred, and you go home and you tell your mother. And what did she say to you?
She told me what the word meant, and she told me that it goes to show you that for the rest of your life, you're going to have to be better than everyone else just to be considered equal, because you're different. And that was part of, you know, growing up when you're in a predominantly white society and you're the only black girl in the class. That was my mantra. I had to excel in everything just to be noticed, but also considered the same.
Being good just won't be good enough. I'll be the best or nothing at
You get a call that Mike Nichols is directing My One and Only, which was a Gershwin show, and Tommy Tune was in it. With
This is
Twiggy.
back in 1984, right after I had resigned and basically...
You weren't getting work.
Yeah,
Right, and you got called by Mike Nichols to come audition to replace Twiggy.
yes.
And you go into the audition, and what happens?
So I was taught all the tap by Tommy, did it perfectly, did the audition, sang all the songs. Mike was in the audience giving me the thumbs up. I left, and Lee Gershwin, who was Ira Gershwin's widow, was the producer of the show, and obviously owned the rights to the music. So Mike said, wasn't she terrific? He leaves the stage, or he leaves the audience and goes down behind a side stairwell, and the phone is ringing by the time he gets down to the bottom of the downstairs orchestra pit. And he picks up the phone, and Lee Gershwin said, "Over my dead body will that whore be in my show?" And that was at age 22. So I knew that my Broadway dream had nothing to do with talent. It was going to be a long, long road.
careful the spell you cast, not just on children. Sometimes a spell may last past what you can see and turn against you. Careful the tale you tell, that is the spell. Children will listen.
Who were your inspirations, the women before you that you wanted to pave the way after them?
Ooh, Lena Horne for sure. Not only her voice and her beauty and her legacy, but just her grit and what she went through and the doors she slammed open to allow all of us to come in the front door as opposed to going through the kitchen. And also getting a chance to, you know, I remember working with Tony Bennett, and I always asked, like, what was Lena like? And he said one time they had to do a duet. It was back in the 50s, black and white TV, and they sang a duet, and the TV producer said, and at the end, don't touch each other, because this was the 50s. And they made a note of that, they heard it, and of course, at the end of the duet, they kissed each other. And that's the kind of, like, those are the kind of women that I love.